The Labour Congress approves the 14 days ultimatum given to the federal government with regards to the national minimum wage. WABA says it poses serious concern at the unilateral adjournment by the federal government a day for the report to be concluded by the tripartite committee, adding that it is against the principle of collective bargaining as contained in the International Labour Organization Convention, which Nigeria is a charter to.
NEC resolved that all its affiliates, unions, and the 36 state councils of Congress, and the FCT, and the Joint Action Front communicate the decision of NEC to their members and the shop floor workers. NEC also resolved that at the expiration of the notice and ultimatum, if the demand of organized labor is not met, NEC have given the mandate to NAC and leadership of organized labor to declare appropriate industrial action or any action it deems necessary.
On the issue of the Labour Party, NEC says the existing court judgment should be respected to the letter, calling on all the 36 states of the Federation, including the FCT, to adhere to the rules.
That for the avoidance of doubt, will display to the press that the certificate of registration of the party is in custody of NLC, and therefore it's my privilege to actually present the original certificate. Anybody claiming to be the owner of the party is only in position because the former chairman of the party, who is still alive, Comrade Dan Wanyawu, after serving his term, returned the certificate of registration to NLC. And therefore, anybody using counterfeits should not be regarded, and I think it should be seen as forgery.
The NLC urges government to address issues of unemployment and retain those already employed to avoid vices like kidnapping, armed robbery, among others. The Labour Union calls on the states to give priority attention to payment of gratuity and pension, stressing that the Paris Fund should be dedicated to the payment of salaries, gratuities, and pensions. Clara Kiba, CoreTV News, Abuja.
The All Progressive Congress APC has released a revised schedule of activities and timetable for the 2018 primary elections. APC National Organizing Secretary Ima Ibediro, in a statement, said that the National Working Committee approved the review of the timetable for the conduct of the party's primaries. The adjustment on the 2018 timetable shows that the presidential primary election will now be held on September 25th, while the governorship primary election is shifted to September 29th. Senate primary election will hold on October the 2nd, followed by the House of Representatives primary elections on October the 3rd, while the State House of Assembly primary elections will come up on October the 4th. And away from party politics, 8 persons arrested in connection with the nude video of the leader of Osun State House of Assembly, Timothy Oweye, which went viral on social media platforms, could not be arraigned before a magistrate court in Osogbo. Magistrate Olusegun Ayilara, who was to preside over the matter, had to raise as a result of tense atmosphere created by the crowd who stormed the court premises in solidarity for Timothy Oweye. The suspect had allegedly duped the majority leader of the House of Assembly to the tune of 38 million naira, where they were earlier arraigned on a 2-count charge of fraud and conspiracy. Occupants of the courtroom, including the accused person, lawyers, journalists, and others, were locked up for more than 2 hours as a measure to shield them from any eventuality. The magistrate Ayilara did not return to the seat as a result of the accused persons were taken back to Ilesha prison. Meanwhile, the court clerk has informed both the defendants and plaintiff lawyers that the sitting has been adjourned to Friday 28th of this month.
The accused, the 8 of them, were first arraigned on 14th day of September 2018. That was last week, Friday. So on a two-count charge of conspiracy and obtaining money by false pretense. Now, their counsel made another application for their bail on that day. So the ruling on the application was adjourned till today. Today, the court sat as early as 9 a.m. So the accused person were later brought to the courtroom. But some cases had been mentioned before they came in. When the accused person were brought to the court, a large number of crowd came to the court, probably to watch the proceedings of today.
A political pressure group under the backing of good governance ambassadors of Nigeria has faulted the criticisms that trailed President Buhari's appointment of Yusuf Biji as the new Director General of the Department of State Services. While briefing journalists at a media party, the group insisted that Buhari discharged his duties without flouting any known extant law of the country. Our correspondent Basila Kafo reports.
After President Muhammadu Buhari approved the appointment of Yusuf Bishi as the new Director General of the Department of State Services, some groups, including Southern and Middle Belt leaders, rejected the appointment, describing it as being lopsided. But a political pressure group under the name Good Governance Ambassadors of Nigeria has risen in defense of the president, saying that the appointment has not violated any known law of the country.
The record from 1999 shows that successive governments have appointed the DSS from the same region as the serving president, and that arrangement has never raised any dust. Chief